tonight is my last night in Germany. It's my last evening at home. Right now it is 10:40 exactly, I don't know if you can see that. 10:40 on October 2nd, 2024. And in less than an hour we're starting the journey and we're starting to drive towards Oxford. At 4 AM we have got the shuttle booked. Around 8 AM tomorrow morning we're going to arrive in Oxford. And I'm going to start my degree in English language and literature. I'm just buzzing with energy. I'm so happy. I'll miss my family, but I'm so excited to start this new chapter. I really feel like I've been waiting for this for such a long time. I cannot believe that tonight is my last night at home. And I don't even really know what to say. It's a little bit overwhelming, honestly. There's a lot going on. It's strange when you really feel the moment when one chapter in your life closes and another one opens. I feel like in 3 years I'm gonna look back on this clip specifically and on this video and I'm gonna laugh at myself. How excited and giddy and nervous and I was. Because that's how I feel. That's exactly how I feel. So much going through my head at the moment, honestly. I'm just really thankful that I get to experience this, very grateful, very excited about the future, about everything that's yet to come. I apologize for the shitty quality, but it's the lighting and it's late and it's dark outside and it's just shit. I'm surrounded by my boxes and my unfinished suitcase, which I will finish in just a second. Other than that, everything else is packed and then we're gonna load up the car and head off, which is crazy. This actually reminds me of 2 quotes from Charlotte Bronte that I love so much. A new chapter in a novel is something like a new scene in a play, and that's really how I feel. Like I'm really turning over the page. And it's strange because I'm so highly conscious and aware of that's happening. I feel like usually when something big is changing, you don't really get to like sit in the moment and feel the change taking place and feel the change happening. And another quote of Jane Eyre, which is one of my all-time favorite books by Charlotte Bronte, is, "A phase of my life was closing tonight, a new one opening tomorrow. Impossible to slumber in the interval. I must watch feverishly while the change was being accomplished." And I feel like that's so profound, and that's exactly how I feel about this very moment in time. Sitting on my childhood bedroom floor, surrounded by boxes, and I'm about to start a whole new chapter in my life. And I think it's just going to be incredible, and I honestly can't wait to see where this journey will end and what will happen and the people I'm going to meet, the experiences I'm going to have, the memories I'm going to make. Oh my god. I'm so excited. It's moving time. One last check of everything that we're taking. How is this all gonna fit? This is so insane. We got a parking ticket! Yay! Let's go, let's unload! Right now we're on the lookout for a spot to park because it turns out I can only get into my room at 2 PM. So we're gonna have to wait quite a few hours, which is a bit annoying because we unloaded everything and then we kind of had to load everything back in. It was kind of a shit show. But yeah, now we're trying to find a parking space and it's a bit difficult in Oxford to find something, and it's ridiculously expensive as well, which is a surprise to no one, but that's kind of what we're doing. And yeah, I hope we find a solution because I'm starving and I really need breakfast.
After having successfully secured a parking spot, we went out for breakfast, we went to the Rose, and then after that we just kept on exploring Oxford, and the weather was absolutely beautiful, and so we just really enjoyed a nice sunny day in the city. We went to the Rackham, of course, and then afterwards to the Bodleian Libraries, which are just beyond the Rackham. Oh, it's so incredibly beautiful, and the blue sky in combination with the sandstone buildings is just absolutely phenomenal and so incredibly beautiful. theatre, also just beyond the Red Cam, and of course we visited Blackwell's the most famous bookshop in Oxford and the famous Norrington Reading Room. Then we took a stroll down Tull Street and ended up buying a few supplies, mainly subfasks, so fancy Oxford uniform basically, and my cap and gown for matriculation. Then we went to Christchurch Meadows and just took a really nice walk along the meadows and along Christchurch and Merton College. The weather was so insanely beautiful and the view just, oh, everything. When we got back, I finally got into my room and it is absolutely beautiful and massive. I really lucked out with my room. So here's just a quick room tour of my bedroom. I've got 2 sink situations and then we've got a bigger salon slash working space slash living room. I don't really know how I lucked out, but it's honestly so insane. And look at the view, like, you gotta be kidding. After successfully unpacking everything, which was so incredibly much work, I don't know why I brought so much stuff from Germany with me, we went on a little college tour around. We just had a look at the hall, which you can see right here, and I think is absolutely stunning. Then we had a look at the different levels of the library. I especially love this communal working space that we have in the lower ground library, and then the middle library is also absolutely gorgeous. Then we had a look at the chapel and backward and just strolled around the gardens for a little bit before heading out to dinner. So we had a really nice dinner and an evening walk, and that was pretty much our day. First morning in Oxford. I look like shit, but that's okay. We've had a bit of a rough night, but back to life, so that's good. Yesterday evening, everything just kind of was a bit too much. I was so tired and overwhelmed and my body just stopped functioning for a while. So that's great, but I'm feeling a lot better now after having gotten a little bit of sleep. And I'm waking up to a phenomenal view that I think I will never, ever, ever get tired of. I'm gonna change now and get ready. We're gonna have breakfast and head out and spend a beautiful day in Oxford. And I'm really excited and a bit tired, but really, really, really excited. Feeling very, very extra lucky today because my room, wow, I just lucked out. I'm also in the tract where all of the professors are. So I really, really lucked out with my room, which is insane. Honestly, it's like an apartment. I've got a mock fireplace. Like what? It's crazy. Honestly, it's quite luxurious. I was not expecting that, but listen, I'll take it. And since at Oxford you're changing rooms every single year, I'm so happy that I really lucked out with first year, because I feel like first year accommodation can be a bit shit. So I'm very happy about this. I need to get dressed. I'm so tired. Look at this beautiful morning light in my apartment. I mean, this is stunning. Good morning! First morning in Oxford, waking up in my dorm room slash apartment slash luxurious suite because I have fully lucked out with my dorm room. It's actually insane. Let me show you the view from the window as much as you can see. Isn't that insane? You can't see anything literally, but it's beautiful. And the morning light in here is really absolutely gorgeous. And I thought we'd unpack a little something that my mum bought for me yesterday at this really cool store. Honestly, this felt like a magical Harry Potter kind of world. And my mum bought me this really cute pencil case. It's nothing special, it's just so cute. It's just really useful for when I'm having a full day of like lectures and tutorials. I have this in my bag every single day, all day, every day, and I'm very excited about it. I need to go grab my mom now because she's downstairs waiting with breakfast. I love it so much, it's so cute. After a delicious breakfast with my mum, we did some more unpacking. I finally got my key, and then we went to the University Church, and more specifically to the tower of University Church, from which you have the most insane view over Oxford. And we just enjoyed the view and the beautiful weather. Oxford really was showing up that day and showing off, and that was just so incredibly gorgeous. We followed that up with a little stroll through the covered markets. My mum bought me 2 bashful bunnies for my Oxford room, and we discovered a really beautiful bookstore and got some Ben's cookies. And then we went down Cornmarket Street, Broad Street and Tulse Street, discovered a few cafes, and then this is the Harry Potter-esque store that I mentioned earlier where my mum bought me the pencil case. Then here we have my mum again heroically trying to clean my windows, and then me doing a terrible ass job because honestly cleaning these windows is absolutely impossible. And then we finished the day off with a nice evening walk. Welcome to day 3 of the moving vlog. I know it's ridiculous to have a moving vlog with more than 3 days, but here we are. This day was honestly kind of boring. We started with breakfast in Hall, and then we got some sushi at the Westgate and just tried to get a bunch of live admin stuff done. So I got a UK phone number and set up a UK bank account, just things that you have to do beforehand. And then that was pretty much all we did that day. Wow, Queens at night is so confusing. I almost thought I would not find the entry, but I did. Thank God. That was horrible. Oh my God. Sorry. There's the library. Welcome to my tiny little bathroom. We need to tidy this mess. I can't stand it. Today is the 3rd morning waking up in my dorm room, I think. My 3rd morning in Oxford. Today's Sunday the 6th of October. Today's the day where my mum's leaving and basically where Freshers Week begins as well. Right now people are constantly arriving. It's so nice. I've got 2 massive windows and I can kind of see people arriving and unpacking, and it's really fun to watch. And then we're gonna have a barbecue later this afternoon. I'm gonna finally meet my first college mum because I think she arrives today, plus all of my college siblings, and just start meeting people, which I'm very excited about because the past few days it's been so nice to see Oxford relatively quiet, and specifically my college relatively quiet, and take really good pictures and things like that. But it was almost ghostly, so I'm very excited for more people to arrive. That's kind of what we're doing today. Then we have dinner in Hall, my first dinner in Hall, and then we also have a pub quiz, and then afterwards just like a socializing game night in the JCR, so in the junior common room, and I'm very excited about it. Now I'm just doing a bit of tidying and organizing until my mum arrives with breakfast. And yeah, really excited what the day might bring, and I'm very excited to finally like dive into university life. I thought I'd give you a little bit of a tour of my dorm room because I realized I never did that. So let's do that now. This is my door, this is where we come in, and then moving to the left, I've got this really nice board with just a map of Oxford and then a bunch of postcards that my mum bought when she visited as a student in the 90s. And so they're quite vintage and quite old, and I just really love the look of it. Then we've got this nice bookshelf over here. Evidently I'm a literature student. We've got some games down there, and here we've got food, supplies, and like cutlery, plates, things like that. Then over here we've got my mini tea station, which is so cute, and then we've got my mini fridge, which is already relatively full, which is shocking to me. Then we've got my mock fireplace. Like, how cute is this? My mum got me this when we arrived because my brother has these, and it's such a cute little thing. We move on to my desk area. So this is my desk area. Not a lot of things on there right now. My freshers timetable, very important. And then we've just got like supplies in here and paper stuff and music stuff. And we move on to this beautiful window with a nice coffee table. I mean, how beautiful is that view? I have direct view
off the high street. I can people watch literally all day. It's so cool. I've got a really, really cool view over here, as you can see. I love it so much. And then turning around, we've got another armchair, another coffee table. In this closet, I just put in some purses, some more elegant heels, some jackets, and then we've got the rest of my shoes down there. And then here's just like a supply closet with my trash and like both of my suitcases. Then we move over here. It's like a 2-room apartment. We've got another armchair, my dresser, my closet, and then here we've got my bed with my nightstand. It's honestly a lot bigger than it looks on camera. And then here again, we've got this beautiful window with this beautiful sea. Like, how cool is that? Wow, I'm obsessed with that. Honestly, I will be sitting there every single morning, every single night, drinking some tea, eating some chocolate, reading with friends, just talking. It's gonna be so fun. And then when you move over here, I've got my formal dresses. And then in here, we have another bathroom, which is really, really, really fun. A nice little mirror. Yeah, just a sink. Over here, I still need to like tidy everything up and organize everything. We've got some products and a towel. And this is kind of why I get ready in the mornings. My little humble abode, honestly, feels very luxurious. It feels like a presidential suite. I am not complaining about it. Usually they don't give these rooms out to students. It's definitely a professor's accommodation. And all the rooms next to me belong to professors, which is insane. But I think someone didn't want their room. Since I'm an international, I was one of the first people to arrive. So I think I just got really, really lucky in getting this room. And honestly, it's so incredibly big. I love it so much. I already feel really at home here, and I think I'm gonna have a really great first year here, and I can't wait for everything. So it's very exciting.
We spent our last day in Oxford together, just wandering around, exploring, and just enjoying our time together really before my mum left, and then it was time to get ready for the freshest dinner. I just had to say goodbye to my mum. I sent her off, she's on her way back to Germany. I'm a bit sad, I'm a bit emotional, but I'm ready. I'm excited, this is my dream, and I'm ready to start university life and just meeting people and everything, so I'm good and I'm gonna be fine. But yeah, it's a bit sad and a bit rough, but I'll see them for Christmas and I'm very excited for that, so that's okay. Let's be an adult, let's be a uni student, let's go. Also, the weather is so British and so shit. It's like cold and rainy. I don't love it. That's okay. Cheers.
Some honourable mentions goes to Le Cuisarada, which is pretty good. Who's that?
If we don't get a mention, I'm gonna be
fuming if we don't get
I'm gonna be so mad.
Next, honourable mention goes to Theo's Wood.
What? I'm gonna be so mad.
You didn't win the best name.
How? Did they not say those?
And now we've got some not so honourable mentions. With the team who just could not be asked to put a name. Rubbish effort and didn't do very well either.
It's so good. What are we doing? We're bringing a bottle of wine into the college.
Chicken wine. Yeah,
Chicken wine. Chicken wine. I look horrendous because I ran through the rain after saying goodbye to my mom for quite a while. It's past midnight. I just got back to my room. We had a barbecue this afternoon and then had a formal dinner in hall. In between that, I said goodbye to my mom. Then afterwards, we did a pub quiz night, which was so fun. We actually came last because we were shit, but we had the best name. I'm still very convinced of that. Then after that, we did a bit of socializing. So we went to the pub, my first time in an English pub, which is also quite the experience. Honestly, I was in there for 10 minutes and then we left as a group because it was so packed. Like, you couldn't properly talk, you couldn't reach the bar. It was just pretty horrible. So we left after 10 minutes. We went to Tesco and bought some white wine, and then we went to a friend's room, sat in the room until now and just talking, listening to jazz music, drinking white wine. Also, I did luck out with my room. Like, I have seen quite a few different rooms today and my room is the best. Very, very, very successful first night and kick off to Freshers Week. And then tomorrow, Freshers Week officially starts, which is also crazy. And I'm really excited about it and I cannot wait. Feeling very grateful and really happy, and I feel like I'm gonna be really, really happy here. So yeah, good night.